Good afternoon, it's Awesome Joe Pav here, and welcome to Fortnite Battle Royale. So we're playing today, we're going to rank up, we're at Platinum 3, like ranking up to the next level. So here we go, let's jump into the first match. So let's go into locker, let's pick a skin for today. So we were using the Kim Kardashian skin yesterday. It is almost New Year's, so yeah, which skin should we go with? You know what, we'll do some racing skins today, and we'll pick we'll pick the F1 racing skin to use for today. So here we go. Let's jump into Battle Royale. We got a new Winterfest backlink. Thank you, Fortnite, for the beautiful gift. We've got 3 more days of gift giving. So much fun. Always great to have Winterfest in the map. We'll be a little festive. We'll still lay down a tree, and then we'll go into the map. So let's take a look at some of the daily quests. So we need to bring a perfect gift to any character. We need to damage opponents with snowfall launcher or blizzard grenade. Maintain a speed of 88 miles per hour in a whiplash time machine. I haven't seen any whiplash time machines. So we'll check it out. Maybe because I've been playing ranked, so maybe we'll head into a non-ranked match, and then we'll also see those storm circles. So apparently there is a Christmas tree and a snowman storm circles. We haven't seen those yet, but we would love to see them. So we probably need to go into a non-ranked match. So 120, leveling up to 121 today. Let's outlast some players. Let's get some dailies done. We need to damage some opponents, damage opponents with assault or marksman. So we need some assault rifle or some marksman to get the dailies done and get our daily quest bonus of 40k. Okay, milestone quest. We do need to thank the bus driver a few more times. There's a gathering of some sneaky snowmen over here, so let's join them. It looks like a fun, festive vignette. There's the gingerbread man. Gingerbread man doesn't look very happy, but the sneaky snowmen are sneaky. And now I'm hiding in a sneaky snowman. Okay, so let's pick up another weapon. Let's shield up a little bit. I love all these lodges around the map in the Clawson Lodge. There's our Clawsy Lodge. Feels so festive and fun. Guys, we got New Year's Eve coming up. What's the plans for New Year's Eve? I wonder if Fortnite will do the usual New Year's Eve where we bring in the new year in different time zones. Okay, let's go into the map. There's Clawsy Lodge. We'll get in there a little closer. These little plushies are super cute. These ones are just little snowmen, it looks like, but so much fun. Okay, there's a marksman. Let's pick up that. Oh no, it's the Enforcer AR. Okay, well, we've got an AR. We can deal some damage with an AR. let's do a little dance in front of the big bass. Oh, this big bass doesn't do a little dance. It did before. Oh, there's a perfect gift. A perfect gift for me? So nice. Thank you. There's fishing rods, but the lake here is all ice. Look at it skating. So such a great winter thing to do is to go and do some ice skating. I know around me there is a place where you can skate through the treetops, not through the two tops, but through the trees. It's actually quite a interesting thing, and all the trees are lit, so it's quite beautiful. Oh, shoot. Where's that coming from? Okay, let's go into the next match and we'll get the next match started. So let's take a look. We got to thank the bus driver a few more times. Eliminate another 21 players, survive some more storm circles, damage opponents, outlast some players, spend some gold. So we're almost outlasting the players, and we'll get another 10k. But let's take a look at the dailies. Okay, so this time we wanted to return back to the lobby. We'll go into an unranked match, and then we'll see the snowman and the Christmas tree storm circles that they brought in for the festivities. So let's go into an unranked match of Battle Royale and see the storm circles. We'll play some Blitz as well, of course, and some reload as well. So there we go. Let's jump into a Battle Royale match. We can still get our dailies done in the unranked match as well. Just wanted to get past the Platinum 3 into the next level, but we'll do that soon. Okay, so here we go, playing with our F1 outfit, and we are jumping into the next match. Winterfest Lodge, we got 3 more days of giving. It has been fantastic to be able to go into the Winterfest Lodge and get some great loot. Okay, so we got the Groot sidekick in the item shop right now. So many great sidekicks to choose from. I've chosen a couple of sidekicks as well. So the sidekicks that I've got so far are... oh, you know what? I'm gonna actually equip this. I like this little Mothman Jr. guy. He's super cute. And he's got his little snow hat on as well. We got the Peelies, and then also Champ. So we've got a lot of great sidekicks. I'll bring Mothman Jr. with me, but he is super cute. Has a couple of different color styles to choose from, as well as the winter hat. So we can, we've got one more level to unlock for him as well. So there's different hat styles. And then also different color styles. I picked the white one because it kind of makes him look like a little snowball sidekick that comes along with me. So the little snowball sidekick is coming. And he's got his little knit hat on as well, so super cute. Okay, but let's go into the item shop. So the Terminator John Wick bundle is back. Little baby Groot is back. Terminator is in the Lo-Fi Headbang and the Future War bundle. So John Wick bundle, great franchise. If you haven't seen it, definitely tune in. Ballerina is the most recent one in the John Wick franchise. Terminator is back in the item shop. Victory vibes. We've got like a ton of great victory vibes. And then iShow Speed is in the item shop as well. OG season. Squid Game is back in the item shop, as well as Guardians of the Galaxy. So Guardians of the Galaxy are in there as well. Street Fighter is back. And then some of the gaming legends are in FNCS. Winterfest, there is a ton of great skins in the Winterfest as well. And Sabrina Carpenter Christmas outfit is in the item shop. Hatsumiku is in the item shop. So we've had Hatsumiku as part of the music festival pass, and we have a couple of different color styles, but they brought in kind of like a Christmas festive color style for her as well. The Celebration of Hogwarts bundle is in the item shop still. I picked up the Snowy Alley Black Bling the other day as well. And then Fortnite drops. So there's a ton of great Fortnite loot. The llama loafers are absolutely hilarious. Venus Heart. I don't remember if Venus Heart was one that we've had before. It doesn't show new, but maybe it was. The Widow bundle is back in the item shop as well. Ton of great stuff. And Simpsons are back in. Soccer is in. K-pop Demon Hunters are back in the item shop as well. Okay, so let's load into this match. Seems like it's taking a while to load in. Okay, well, while it's loading, let's head over to Blitz. Let's play some Blitz. Okay, so we're loading into the Stranger Things map. Let's go over to the Gnarly Farms. Really enjoyed the Stranger Things map in Blitz. It's a good map to play in. Kind of low light in some of the POIs, so obviously at Gnarly Farms there's usually low light, so it's kind of a different vibe when you're playing in Blitz. And I know I've had a lot of questions of what is Blitz and what is Battle Royale. Battle Royale is a longer match. It is usually, I think it's like 20 minutes, something like that. I guess it depends on the game, but it's around that. Whereas Blitz is a quick, fast-paced game. It's about 5 minutes long, and it has a ton of great weapons. So it has weapons that we've played with in the past. We have current weapons as well. So many great weapons to choose from, and then it has a drop. You play with like a lot of exotic weapons that sometimes you only find once or twice on the map. So but then in Blitz you get to play with the exotics the entire game, which is absolutely awesome. And so you get familiar with the different weapons more so than you do in a lot of the other gameplay. The scissoring technique that people are using recently, it's kind of an interesting thing. Okay, so top 10 right now. Okay, that was a nice fight if I've ever seen one. Okay, so let's swap that out. Now we've got the suppressed pistol. Let's heal up a bit. Oh no! Okay, this guy is like right beside us. Okay, so a Victory Royale in Blitz. Let's return back to the lobby now. Let's head over to Reload. Shot off some Victory Royale fireworks. Okay, so we're gonna head into the reload map now. Let's take a look at some of the quests. So we've got a little bit more sidekick points to earn to get to that new heart emote with the little Mothman. And then daily damage players with SMG, search chests, fire light bullets. So we're almost to the daily quest bonus. We just gotta search 5 chests, damage players with SMG. Let's head over to Pleasant Park. Just outside of Pleasant Park, actually. We got to search 5 chests and look at our daily quest bonus done as well. Add level 121, leveling up to 122. Okay, there's a chest there. Okay, so that's the second chest. Need to open up another one. It looks like there's another one up here. So let's go up there and see if we can find the other chest. Oh, there's 2. Yes. Okay. I like it. Okay, so I've just got one more chest to search to be able to get that daily quest bonus. Let's throw down some med. There we go, a chest in here. There we go, got it. Okay, guys, yeah, a lot of you have also asked me, what is the difference between Reload and Blitz? Blitz is a 5-minute fast action game of basically Battle Royale, but with a ton of great weapons, and it's on a different map than the Battle Royale map. But Reload has its own map as well. It cycles between usually 3 different maps, and you can reboot. It says 2 reboots, but it's kind of like 3 reboots. So you don't die when you get eliminated. You get to reboot like 1 to almost 3 times and be able to play in the game for a longer period of time. So because it cycles through 3 maps, it's kind of exciting because you get to play in the different maps. Sometimes you play in a map for a period of time, and then sometimes you get into a map right when it cycles through, so the next map is a different map. But you also do play with a bunch of different weapons as well, so it's super fun. So kind of a good mix of all of them, but then you also get to reboot. So several different modes in Fortnite. Battle Royale is by far the longest. But if you want a quick match, maybe you're on the go and you're playing Fortnite on the go, you can jump in for a quick match in either Reload or in the Blitz maps. The Blitz maps have been absolutely incredible. Almost every single map has been a fun map to play in. Obviously right now we're playing in the Stranger Things map, as well as the Bleach map. Well, Bleach, it's not really a map, it's the weapons per se. So, but then there was the Playboy Cardi map, and so many great crossovers. Here's my little Mothman guy. Oh. When you show little Mothman some love, he like shoots out bananas because he still has the peeling mode on him. Okay, so I gotta get some more shield. Yeah, one of the questions I get a lot is like, what are some winter things to do? Well, because I live in a snowy biome, if you're talking in Minecraft ways, we do have a lot of like winter type things. So snowshoeing obviously is a lot of fun. Ice skating, catching a hockey game, whether it's like a local team or it is an NHL game, is always a good winter thing to do. Going to see the Christmas lights when the Christmas festivities are on. Lots of great things. There's a ton of stuff to do in the winter. Depends on if you're an outdoorsy kind of person. If you don't mind the snow or you want to tolerate the snow for just a little bit of time, like there is a ton of great snow right now. Even just making a snowman, it's amazing how like even if you haven't made a snowman in a very long time, how funny it can be, and what people come up with the snowmen that they make. So challenge a family member to make a snowman. Yeah, that's a question I get a lot is where do I love to travel? Well, I do a lot of traveling. I have done a lot of traveling, and I have enjoyed so many different places. I obviously enjoy traveling to Greece. I've been there a couple of times. Into France. I've traveled all over the US, so there's a lot of great places down there to visit as well. But if you're into like art and architecture and stuff like that, obviously going to visit the Acropolis in Greece is always a great place, or going to see the Eiffel Tower in Paris. But yeah, no, I've been to quite a few places that have been absolutely phenomenal. It's always fun to travel and see new places and eat new food and go to things that enrich your mind. We've had a lot of that in Fortnite as well. I mean, if you've played Fortnite for a while, you know that we've traveled in so many different places. We had the gods and goddesses section in Fortnite that time, and we went to a bunch of different architectural places in the map. We've traveled to so many different places in Fortnite. Of course, they're kind of a fictional depiction of some of those places, but it is super fun. That's what's so great about Fortnite, is keeping everything creative and entertaining. Okay, so I'm rebooting now. Diamante, hello. What's the latest news in the Fortnite universe? What is the hot gossip? Well, the hot gossip is there is new storm circles. So there is a snowman storm circle. There is snowman storm circle, a Christmas tree storm circle. Really cool. I haven't been able to get into the unranked match yet, but I normally play in ranked, and I have a feeling the ranked storm circles are not the Christmas festive storm circles. It's just a regular circle. But so I'm gonna try to get into an unranked match, and then we'll see what the storm circles are all about. And obviously Bleach is in Fortnite, but in Blitz. So if you are into anime, there is all sorts of Bleach characters in the item shop, as well as there is some Bleach weapons in the Blitz map. So much fun. Obviously, you know, anime is always a great read. So if you're into anime, or if you haven't even dabbled into anime yet, definitely try it out. And as well as on Netflix, there is a bunch of different animated series that you can check out, as well as animated movies. So check it out. And we've had a lot of great crossovers with a bunch of anime, big anime franchises in Fortnite. Stranger Things, it is a Netflix series right now. It just came out with season 5, and if you haven't watched it, all of the seasons are available on Netflix, so you can binge watch it over the holiday season. Great series. I've been watching it. Yeah, there are things that you can buy. Like there is a reading component to Stranger Things as well. So and there's a ton of great merchandise for the Stranger Things. And apparently, I think the last episode is going to be shown at the movie theaters. So that'll be an interesting thing, so that you can watch the last episode of season 5, which apparently is the season finale and the show finale. I'm pretty sure, yeah, the show finale as well. So you can watch it with a larger group of people at the theaters as well. Which is kind of a fun thing, because especially when you find a franchise of either TV or movie that you really enjoy, and then to be able to watch it with a large group of people and hear everybody's expression about it is really, really fun to do. Because there used to be watch parties. I remember like Harry Potter, I think, was one of the first watch parties that we did. But the watch party was different because it also included the directors and the actors, and you could hear their commentary on some of the scenes as we were watching it. So it was kind of fun. So then you could also actively participate in questions and answers as the show progressed, or the movie progressed. So it was really fun. But that was a different type of thing. But yeah, I don't know if they'll do like a character meet and greet or something like that at one of the things. Oftentimes at premieres there is, or at like film festivals and stuff like that. But Stranger Things being such a big franchise, it would be interesting to see if some of the people will be at some of these showings. The Stranger Things map has been a lot of fun, and you can use the the under portal, like there are portals, like just like in this series. You can travel to and from. It would have been interesting on the Fortnite map if you could cross over to the other dimension as well. Like I know on the map they have kind of the one side of the dimension and then the other side. So Gnarly Farms is in the other dimension, but anyways, kind of fun. I don't want to give too much away about the series. It's kind of a fun action, you know, kind of like a coming of age series or movie. Kind of it's a collaboration of a group of friends, you know, trying to battle what they're finding in the under. But it's yeah, it's fun. You gotta watch it to see what it's all about. So it has elements of sci-fi, it has elements of fantasy, it has elements of just kind of like a coming of age kind of thing. And yeah, it's a fun series. What other series do I watch? I watch a ton of different series. Sometimes I just rewatch some of the series from before, just because some of the series are great. I like CSI, so I oftentimes will rewatch some of the episodes of CSI. But yeah, no, lots of different series that I enjoy. What was the most recent movie that I saw was Marty, what's it called? Marty Supreme, about a ping pong player. Well, it's not just about a ping pong player. I'm assuming that it's going to be Oscar nominated. It was done quite well. Gwyneth Paltrow was in it as well as Timothy. I'll probably not say his last name right, but Chalamet. So yeah, no, it was really well done, very well directed. There was a couple of pieces that I thought maybe they didn't have to go into that too much, but it was 2.5 hours long, but it definitely didn't feel like 2.5 hours. It was a really enjoyable movie. Yeah, they touched on a bunch of different elements, but really, really well done. Definitely think it's going to get an Oscar nomination for something anyways. And yeah, wondering if Wicked will, because the new Wicked one, the costumes were absolutely amazing. So we'll see if it's Oscar nominated this year as well. There was one other one that I saw recently that I thought would definitely be an Oscar nomination. Mick Dinglebro. Yeah, oh yeah, I know that scene. Oh my god, when Vecna was putting the alien fluid into the character mouth through like a tentacle, it was really disgusting. Yeah, I would tend to agree with you on that. But wasn't that like costume crazy, the Vecna character? It was, oh my gosh. Yeah, they did bring in the Stranger Things characters into the item shop in Fortnite as well. And Vecna was one of the characters. Oh, I just picked up a crossbow, but there's no bullets in it, so no arrows. There's that MC Dinglebra again. What the hell? Yeah, we've kind of had a crossover with Fast and Furious. Obviously, Fast and Furious 10.5. I'm not sure they're calling it 10.5 or what have you, but I think that's coming out this year as well. And then obviously Scream 7 is coming out in February, so that'll be a good one. The Scream franchise is always a great movie. A great movie, like a great horror movie. It's probably one of the franchises that has, you know, withstood the test of time. It's great that they bring back the existing characters time and time again. Similar to Fast and Furious, where they bring back the characters. But there is a lot of... there's another franchise that's coming out again in the new year as well. But yeah, so we'll see. Oh, Twilight. I've heard a lot about Twilight coming back as well. So it'll be interesting. Level 122, leveling up to 123. Let's head back to the lobby now. Let's get into a Battle Royale match. Let's see if the unranked, we can see one of these Christmas storms coming in. Okay, so I got the Mothwing Heart. So I'll claim that. Okay, so let's go into oh look, and then Odyssey Ninjago is in Lego. So if you play Lego, it is in there. Actually, let's go into the OG. We haven't been into the OG today yet. So let's jump on. Okay, so this is one of the Ninjago loading screens. It's quite a great loading screen. So we did get that new season of it. There's so many great things happening in Fortnite right now. Obviously the Winterfest Lodge in Battle Royale. We got OG map completely covered in snow. We've got the new Lego Odyssey. We got Blitz, Bleach in the Blitz, and the Stranger Things map in Blitz, and then Reload. We got 3 fantastic maps that they're cycling through. So absolutely fantastic, lots of great stuff. We've got tons of great sidekicks that have been added. I'm using the little Mothman Jr. sidekick because he's got his little winter toque on. So if we're going into the OG map, it's completely covered in snow. So little Mothman's ears. I don't know if Mothman have ears, but if he did have ears, his little ears are kept nice and toasty. Okay, so here we go. We got quests to do. We got some dailies. We got a damage players while hip firing, damage players with pistols, gain shields at Fatal Fields or Pleasant Park. So let's head over to Fatal Fields and get some shield and we'll get some more of those quests done. So I'm level 122, leveling up to 123 today. Using my F1 skin. Another great series on Netflix, as well as a great sports event to watch. Did we just, oh, maybe the winter, the total whiteout was only for a particular day, because now we're back into greenery here in the OG. So we're back to greenery. For a while there, it was like a complete whiteout in the OG map. It's kind of fun. It's always great to have a white Christmas, so it was fun to have a fully white out OG map there for a bit. Okay, so we gotta gain a little bit more shield. There we go, got that one done. Okay, what were some of the other ones? We need to damage players with pistols. We've got a semi-automatic pistol, so let's do that. What's my favorite outfit to wear? Well, that's crazy. No, just kidding. I don't know. I have a lot of outfits that I wear. It depends on where I'm going. Yeah, and who watched the NFL on Netflix for Christmas? So great that there's NFL game day on Christmas Day. Watched a fantastic match. Absolutely, a lot of fun. Yep, Fortnite does have football players, and you can change your football player outfit. So you can pick your team of choice. You can, or you can play with the Fortnite football skin. But yeah, there was, I don't know if it was 50 versus 50, but we did have this battle when the football skins first came out, where it was, you could pick two different football teams, so you pick a side, and then there was like a 50 versus 50 battle with the football teams. It was fun. It was a really good thing. I don't know if it was in game or if it was a separate mode, but it was a lot of fun. It was similar to the there was the hamburger character and the tomato character. There was a battle. It was like 50 versus 50 of that as well. And suddenly the wall would open up. There would be like a wall between the two sides, and then the wall would come down, and then there would be like this big battle of hamburger or tomato. There's been some pretty epic games in Fortnite. How long have I been playing Fortnite? I've been playing Fortnite a long time, it seems like, but but the great thing about Fortnite is that it's ever changing, right? So there's always great things happening, new collabs, new maps, new game modes. Ballistic was one of those new game modes that came out that was pretty cool. I played Ballistic for a while as well, but and then obviously the Rocket League crossover. The Rocket League crossover has stayed in Fortnite, so there is still Rocket League racing, and it is track racing in Fortnite, which is pretty cool. So yeah, if you'd like auto racing games, definitely check out the Rocket League crossover with Fortnite, because it has some pretty cool stuff. As well as, if you're a Fortnite crew member, you also get a membership for, like, the battle pass for Rocket League as well. So with that, you also get other automotive skins that you can bring over into Fortnite. Yeah, it's pretty. It's good. I've done Rocket League, like the Rocket League crossover in Fortnite, and it's really fun. And then you also get, if you play ranked in there as well, you get some like tire smoke and different rims and stuff like that that you can use. Well, obviously in Fortnite, because we have vehicles in Fortnite as well. But it is super fun. There's lots of great things, and then obviously too there's the creative maps. So if you're into more of like Tycoon or stuff like that, you can also play in those maps. I like to keep it in the main maps. You've probably seen, if you've watched my stream before, I do go into the creative maps usually around Halloween, just because some of the Halloween crossover maps are absolutely fantastic and a lot of fun to play in. We played in the Friday the 13th one, and you have to be like a survivor or a killer, kind of like the murder mystery map. So if you've played the murder mystery crossover with Fortnite as well on the creative map, there's a detective, or like you're either a detective or you're the killer, and then you have to, if you're a killer, obviously you have to find victims. If you're a detective, then you need to find out who the killer is. So it's pretty fun as well. But yeah, no, I play in Battle Royale. Usually, my usuals are Battle Royale, Reload, OG, Blitz, and yeah, those four. I've been playing those for last couple of seasons anyways, because there's so many great things. Like I say, the maps are so different. The gameplay, it sounds similar, but it's not, because you're playing in a different map, you're playing with different weapons, and the length of playtime, as well as being able to reload, it is very different gameplay, but super fun to kind of challenge your mind and explore each of the maps. And some of them you can build in, some of them you can't build in. So Blitz you can't build, whereas Reload you can build. So if you're a builder and you like building, Reload would be more of that type of gameplay. If you play zero builds all the time, then jump into Blitz, because Blitz is zero build. And it's a fast action game. Like I say, it's I think 5 minutes long, but super amazing, ton of great weapons, and you can really kind of get used to some of the weapons from the past, as well as some of the weapons that are currently in gameplay, but you get to use it more. Sometimes a Battle Royale, I'll go through an entire map and I won't see anybody in the entire map, and I'll make it until the top 10, and then I'll finally like have some battles in the top 10 storm circle, but I mean, sometimes it's like non-stop action. It depends on the match and who's playing, I guess, how it pairs up. But yeah, so like, but in Blitz, there's tons of gameplay. So if you like epic battles, get into Blitz and play, because there is some really fun matches, and there's a lot of like multi-person shootouts, which is really fun. I really enjoy playing, well, I did for a while, like, I know, somebody has asked me that before, like, do I play at, like, arcades and stuff like that? I have in the past, and probably my most favorite game is Resident Evil or House of the Living Dead. It's kind of a fast-paced shoot 'em up game, but yeah, when we have these epic battles in Fortnite, when a bunch of people jump out, it kind of reminds me of that type of gameplay from that type of, you know, like that type of arcade game. And it's kind of good to have the planes back. We haven't had the planes in the match before, but to bring them back for Christmas, it was nice because there was that time when planes were first introduced in Fortnite, and we had some Christmas battles with the planes. Okay, so we got 2 more items we can claim in the battle pass, so let's do it. Let's claim some items. Okay, let's return back to the lobby now. Let's get some more of this great loot from the battle pass. So I'm on the bonus reward, so I've already completed the first part of the battle pass, so that's to level 100. And then there's the next stage, which is the bonus rewards. So we're on the bonus rewards of Cat Holloway. Let's claim this loading screen, and then we're gonna claim this new skin of Cat Holloway, the Incognito Cat, and then there's also another loading screen. So coming on January 9th, we've got some more bonus rewards in the Cat Holloway section. Let's go over to the Lego pass. We got 1 more item to claim in the Lego rewards as well. So here we go. Let's claim the award, Lego Ninja Serene Bedroom. Okay guys, so we played some OG, we played some Blitz, we played some Reload, we played some Battle Royale ranked. And that's my afternoon stream for today, guys. Until next time, we'll see you soon.